I think I haven't been this confident going into a Pac-12 tournament in the postseason. I think in my career, obviously, my freshman year, I was very confident going into postseason with that group of guys that we had, and I've always been a very confident guy and confident in my guys. But this year, there's just something about us that I feel like we're built for this kind of stuff.
Coach said you guys are not going to take your practice slots because they're at weird times, so basically just go warm up for the game. How much does the familiarity of having played there help you guys? If you might be the only team that's done that.
Right, that helps. I've always been somebody that says, it makes a difference. The arena, the rims, the balls, it makes a difference, especially to a guy like me, a shooter. To be able to get into an arena and be familiar with it, that definitely helps. So I think having that game against Ohio State under our belt is going to help us. But more than anything, at the end of the day, it's a game of basketball, and we just got to go play. So I think, not taking the time to do nothing.
Is that a pretty potentially tough route when you look at opponents you might play? You guys feel like you're bring it on and we're ready for this?
Yeah, I mean, we could potentially be playing 3 tournament teams. That's what you expect in the Pac-12. You get to tournament play, and your goal is to get that first round bye. We accomplished that this year, and in the semi or quarterfinals, you're going to have a tough opponent regardless of who it is. So, it's win or go home, and that's how it is coming this time of year. And if we just keep that mentality and play the way we've been playing, winners of 9 straight, I think we'll be fine.
How do you keep that? You guys are playing your best basketball. How do you not just kind of relax a little bit and say, we got this? How do you keep the edge and keep playing at that high level?
Well, just the way that college basketball is set up with how big the tournament is and how hyped it gets, it's not hard to be engaged this time of year. You might think that there's a freshman wall. I've heard that before, or guys get tired, guys get beat up, but everybody in the country is beat up this time of year. Everybody's played 30-some games and they're beat up from playing in tough conference play. So now it's all about using that adrenaline of the tournament, of just the hype around the NCAA tournament and the Pac-12 tournament, and the ability to go after a championship. There's nothing like that. So I think it's not easy to keep your edge.
If you guys do reach the finals, you'll play 3 games in 3 days, which is something I guess you do in the preseason tournaments maybe. But how difficult is that to go back to back to back?
Yeah, it is tough. It is definitely tough, especially for teams that don't have very much depth. And I think that we've done a good job of spacing out our minutes with our guys. And we've been in the same rotation just about all year, so we're used to playing those minutes. And playing back-to-back is different. But, growing up in the AAU age of playing 3 or 4 games a day, we're used to playing a lot of games. We might not do it as much at the college level of this level of basketball, but, we're young men. We're not we have the legs to sustain it, so it's not a big deal.
This is the best time of the year. This is what we work our whole lives all season for. I mean, this is great. This is the best time of the year. It's the best basketball. So yeah, it's just about going up there and doing what we do. But yeah, we're super excited for this.
Do you like the format of playing back-to-back days, or do you like the NCAA tournament where you get a day off between games?
I think it's better probably to have a day off in between games, but I mean, it is what it is. It's just about having to break 40 minutes every time you're out there and not have a first time to that. So I mean, it's definitely tougher to not have much time to get preparation on the team you're playing, but you just got to go out there and play anyways.
You think the team that plays the day before you, I guess you can look at it both ways. They will play, so they might be a little tired, but yet they'll have the momentum of having played and won. So I guess you can look at it both ways.
That's true, yes. Yeah, it could be an advantage or a disadvantage. So it's just on us because we know we're not going to be playing that first day. It's just be as ready as we can and have our legs pressed and just ready to go for whatever team that we're playing.
How do you mentally prepare when you could play 1-2 teams?
That's a good question. Yeah, I mean, it is tough because you won't find out who you're playing until probably around 10:30 when the game ends the night before. So, I mean, yeah, I think we have played those 2 teams recently, which is great for us. We have a good understanding of them for our past couple of games playing against them. But, yeah, I mean, it's definitely tough because you can't really focus on any individual team because it is other than whoever they're playing that game. So.
You were all Pac-12, second team academic. Did you get any congratulations? I'm sure the coaches were very happy about it.
Yeah, definitely. It's an honor to receive an award like that because I try to do the best I can in the classroom, so it's special to get to receive an honor like that.
Saw you launched up in the first 3. Hit nothing but net. Talk to us about that.
That was awesome. Yeah, I mean it's something I kind of been wanting to do for a while, and I mean, yeah, I think I'm very good at those 15 to 17 foot shots, and I haven't really had a lot of attempts from 3-point land in practice or after practice either, just because I've been practicing those 15 footers. But actually, the past couple of days leading up to that game, I was in the gym with Isaac and another buddy of mine, and just shooting threes, working on it, and yeah, I just had an opportunity and I took it and it went in. So yeah, I was super excited about that.
How did it feel when you launched it? Did it feel good?
It felt great coming out of my hand, and I saw it go in, and I was just ecstatic. It's so cool.
Did you see TJ's reaction on the bench? It seemed like he was most excited.
Yeah, I saw a photo of it afterwards. It was hilarious. Because I mean, I'm sure they were as shocked as I was, because that was my first post three attempt that had been made. So yeah, I mean, it was cool to see them and how they reacted to it.
Will we be seeing more of that?
I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I know I can knock it down. So I mean, it's just about just doing what I do. If I get a good shot in rhythm, why not take it? So I can shoot it pretty darn well. But yeah, it's just about continuing what we do as a team, just winning ball games. Really, so I don't want to be jacking up threes. I don't think that'd be a good idea for me going to the next game to do that. But yeah, I mean, if I have a shot, I think I'd be willing to take it.
Right, since you're talking about the experience of some of the older guys, how do you think that could help, some of the younger, like the freshmen on the team going into, March?
I think it's huge. Yeah, I mean, March is a totally different brand of basketball because this time of year, every team is playing for their life because you could lose one game and your season be over at any time. So, I mean, yeah, this is the time of year where great teams are made, and I think we've experienced it. Bryce, Isaac, and I, my freshman year there, sophomore, we had a Sweet 16 run, which was great. But yeah, it ended at that point too. So, I mean, we just learned the hard way. Yeah, and it's going to end at some point, whether you end up winning the national championship or losing in a certain round. But it's just about going there and giving everything you got. So keep playing, keep practicing out here with our guys, because it's something we love to do. I think we have extremely good chemistry on this team. So, I mean, yeah, it's just that time of year where everything means that much more. So just got to give everything we got.
I feel like you guys are ready for this the tournament.
Almost definitely, guys are excited. I think TJ's back in practice today, so we get to play out everything, and I'm enjoying it. Just taking one day at a time.
How do you kind of mentally prepare when you can play USC or Washington and you won't have until pretty late the night before the game?
I think just staying locked in, and I think we're playing a good brand of basketball right now. Just continue to keep playing. We played both teams, twice, so they kind of gauge us. We already have the scouting report and everything, so just stick to the game plan, whatever coach has in store. We have confidence that we go up there next week.
Did the coach give you some of that German chocolate cake?
Nah, I kind of let him have it on our senior night. He loves it. My mom and got it for him, so yeah, I didn't get a piece. So.
But you've had it before, I take it?
Oh man, plenty of times. I had it 3 weeks ago when my mom made it. So
it's a specialty?
Yeah, it's a specialty, yep.
What have you seen? Lonzo seems like he's pretty even keel, doesn't really get too excited no matter what's happening. Are there times when you have seen him get excited? I don't know that I have.
That is probably before the game when he gives us like a little pep speech, pre-game speech. But other than that, even keel. That's kind of like the whole demeanor of like the whole team. I feel like we're all pretty even keel.
Was he do that in the locker room, on the court, or when does he do that?
Kind of, in the locker room, definitely, when everything was kind of like in-house.
Yeah. So he does that every game?
Yeah, every game, yeah.
Does it work?
No, it works, yeah. It works. You just kind of get guys, excited, they pumped up for the game. So, when we go out there, we do have fun.
How fast did you time that UCLA to go?
Man, it's a blink of an eye. I can just remember walking in, the coach's office for the first time, meeting him. It's crazy. And then now it's last game of the season is on Saturday. And it was just crazy to think. It's kind of like surreal, but I'm excited to be here, and we still have things to accomplish.
You gave up a year.
Yeah.
You gave up a play.
I gave up a year. It was kind of tough, but I looked at it as a time to get better. Coach Nolan and I, we worked every day after practice, and he'll leave me a sheet when he was on the road, and that's what I took it as, a year to get better and just kind of prepare myself mentally, for college basketball, transitioning from high school.
Were you there in 2014 when they won in Vegas, or were you?
Oh no, I was here back. I couldn't travel with the team, so I was here. But I was part of the practice and the preparation of it. So I know what it took for those guys, to win it.